Today I'm going to be talking to Sandy Hancock about her book, Letting Go. Welcome, Sandy. Now, what is this book about?
Well, hi, Chris. It's about finding the abundant life that Jesus promises us. In the book, I tell of my story to find happiness and what I discovered. I talk about my trials that led me to let go and find joy in my life. I also share biblical truths that will lead you to find contentment. This is a book for anyone who feels they have yet to find the secrets to happiness.
Letting Go. That's an intriguing title. How did you choose that title?
It has been my experience that the more we hang on to the if-onlys in our life and believe they will bring us satisfaction, the more we separate ourselves from the true source of joy. In the book, I lead the reader to discover that by letting go, they open the door to finding peace and contentment in their life.
How did you come to write this book, Sandy?
Most of my life I have been a Christian. As a Christian, I knew Jesus promised us an abundant life and we should have joy and peace. Yet something was missing in my life. There were times I was happy, but far too many times I was just miserable. I just felt there had to be more to life. So throughout my life I was searching to find the answer. Then I went through what I call a wilderness experience. Through this, the Lord changed my focus and my life. What resulted is a strong desire to tell what I discovered to all who are on the same pursuit for happiness that I was on.
What is a wilderness experience?
A wilderness experience is a time of hardship in which God gets our attention. We find ourselves at a place where there is nothing we can do to help ourselves. All we have done to fulfill our desires have failed miserably. We are at the point that we have nothing left to do than to put our confidence in our Lord.
What was your life like before the Lord got your attention?
I was a Christian that faithfully went to church, read my Bible occasionally, and would sometimes do Bible study during the week. I have always believed Christ died for my sins and that salvation was mine. Yet I wasn't content. There was something that I felt, if only I had such and such, then I'd be happy. Whenever I get whatever I desired, the happiness didn't last. It was my life's goal to find a loving husband. I just knew if I did, then I would be happy. Fulfilling this desire became a major focus in my life and consumed a lot of my time and energy.
Did you ever achieve this goal, Sandy?
I thought I had. It took a long time, but then I finally married a man who I thought would be my Prince Charming. He wrote me beautiful poems. In one of them he wrote, "You are the angel sent from heaven to show me the way to happiness." I just knew I had finally found the happiness I was seeking. But I was wrong. This marriage brought me many tears, and the breakup even more. I painfully learned true joy is not based on our circumstances. I had to let go of all that I thought it would bring me happiness and surrender them to my Lord before I found what I had been looking for all my life. Up until this point, my relationship with God had been more about what He could do for me. I looked to God to help me in the things that I wanted. I was living life for myself, not God.
How has your life changed since then, Sandy?
Once I let go of running my life and pursuing things I desired, I was on the path to finding real joy. He showed me that when my life's purpose is fulfilling His desires, that I put myself in a partnership with Him. As a result, my relationship with Him has become stronger than ever. I have joy from being in His presence, and I have peace from realizing how much He loves me. This peace and joy is not dependent on what the world provides. The things we can see, touch, and experience in this world will come and go, but our Lord is the same today, tomorrow, and forever. He is always there bringing us His peace and joy. My Lord has given me a foundation of hope that gives me strength that carries through any of sufferings that come my way. He gives me peace no matter what my circumstances are. Plus, I know my life has purpose.
The book's back cover mentions Amazing Life. Can you tell me more about that?
Amazing Life was created to provide support to youth who are aging out of foster care. Foster youth face enormous challenges in making a smooth transition to adulthood and building successful lives. These young people often leave foster care system with few resources and very little support. They enter adulthood with little hope or preparation for a successful future. Half the proceeds of the book, Letting Go, Pathway to Amazing Life, goes to support these young people.
Do you have any final comments for us, Sandy?
Do you ever feel like you're missing out on something? Jesus says He came to give life abundantly, yet you just seem to be getting by. He said He gives you peace, and yet you still feel anxious or fearful. He said He gives you joy, yet you often feel sad or lonely. If this is you, then you will find this book full of spiritual wisdom that can transform your life.
Thank you, Sandy, for joining us today.
Thank you, Chris.